Hi. In this video, we're going to go through all the necessary steps to use Teeinblue completely. From the left menu, we'll need to focus on Cliparts, Artworks, Product Base, and Campaign to launch a new product. So basically, we'll need to upload Clipart assets in this Cliparts page. Create a design in Artworks. Import product data from a fulfillment provider in Product Base. Then go to Campaign to create a complete product with the designs in Artworks and the products in Product Base. And finally publish it to Online Store. This is the final campaign to sell on Online Store. When we have orders from those campaigns launched from Teeinblue, they will appear in this orders page. The usage tells the pricing plan that we are following, and the actual money we have been charged by Teeinblue. And we can set up some extra settings about product page, design fonts, fulfillments and more in Extras section. To start off, let's begin with Cliparts. This is where we stock all Clipart assets, in different categories, to prepare for later designing process. Clipart category is a collection of images, which can be an alternative part of a design. Customers can pick an image from it, to personalize the design on storefront. Like this. We won't need to prepare these Cliparts if we sell products with static design. But for custom design, then it's a must. To create a new Clipart category, click on Create a New One or New Category here in the top right corner. Set a name and leave the parent category blank, if it does not belong to any category. And then start uploading Cliparts in this category. We can upload image format like JPG, PNG, and each should be less than 32 megabytes. Parent category allows us to group different categories with the same purpose. For example, creating a hair category. Then, create another new category, such as bun, which contains all bun hairstyle. Let's upload some Cliparts for this bun category. Then choose the hair to be the parent category. Now, the bun category become a subcategory of the hair. We can add more hairstyles, and set hair as the parent category. Later on, we can add the whole hair category, along with its subcategories, as an option in a design, like this. We will talk about how to do it later. But now, remember to upload and categorize every Cliparts we'll need, before getting into designing. Next, we might need to edit a Clipart. Just hover on it. We can reorder Cliparts. Edit Clipart name. Another interesting thing about Clipart is that we can set a color to represent it, instead of image. This will be very helpful for the skin Clipart. Just set a color for Clipart, it will be shown as color on store. Remember that, if you select a color for one clip art, then you need to add color for all clip arts in that category as well. Also, in each clip art category, we can decide to display clip arts as images or a list of clip art names. We can rearrange the order of subcategories by clicking on the parent category. For quick sort, click on this small button here to automatically sort by alphabet. The last thing we might need to pay attention to in clip arts is the thumbnail settings. In here, we can choose the limit for the clip art size to be displayed on store. This will help to prevent clip arts from being downloaded on storefront, and it will not affect the final design in customer's order. So, we have prepared all the clip arts we need. Now, it's time to make the actual design to sell, and we call it artwork. We can upload a Photoshop file or create a brand new file directly. Let's open Artwork Editor to try creating from scratch. Here we need to remember two things: never leave the name blank, and set the artwork size same as the Printareas size recommended by the fulfillment providers. For example, later we will use this artwork on this t-shirt. The Printareas size of this t-shirt is 1344 pixel in width, and 1536 pixel in height. So we should apply this size for artwork. If this artwork size does not meet the requirement of provider, it might be scaled up, down, or cropped. Now, we can start uploading each layer in artwork. First layer is a girl's body. We can adjust its size and position. Then, a background layer. Now look, this background is covering the body, so we need to move it backward. Let's drag and drop a layer, like this, to reorder. We can also upload Photoshop file here. But in this case, we need to create a customizable design, so we should manually upload every component to complete the design. Upload a PSD file is faster, but it might not keep the original size and ratio of a layer, which affects the size of alternative clip arts later. Oh, and Teeinblue works best with layer size under 32 MB. Upload finished. Now we can set up options for customers to personalize some layers in this design. Click on a layer, click Edit icon, and we can see 4 personalization options that Teeinblue offers here. No personalization set a layer to be static, so customers will have no option to customize it. Such as, customers cannot change this girl's body. Personalize with one clip art category means that we can add clip arts from one category as a personalization option on store, so customers can pick one clip art in this category to replace the original layer. For example, to replace this original layer, we can select the background category. Then, a background option will show up on store, as this demo. Personalize with one group of clip art category. Let us select a parent category that contains multiple subcategories within. For instance, we can select the hair category for this hair layer. We can see that there are many subcategories in this hair group category, each represents a hairstyle. On store, as this demo, this hair layer will have a drop-down option, containing all subcategories of the parent that we selected. Select a subcategory first. Its clip arts will show up accordingly. One thing we should notice, it's the position of the alternative clip arts. Sometimes, a clip art that customer selects may replace the original layer in an inappropriate position or size. like this neck-length clip art. It's too big compared to the body, because an alternative clip art will be scaled to fit the size of the original layer. To readjust, we need to click on the Reposition button right here, to edit the size and the position of each clip art category. Make sure they fit in a suitable size. We'll be able to see the reposition preview of the first clip art. And other clip arts in the same category will repeat the reposition setting. To save time from repositioning, we can adjust the relative size of each clip art in Photoshop before uploading to Teeinblue. That way, we only need to resize in Photoshop one time, and won't need to reposition again in all related artworks. We will have another video to talk about how to rectify clip arts later. Last but not least, it's the option for customers to upload their own image to replace this layer. We can allow customers to crop their photo and show live preview with the uploaded photo. We can also add some notes for further instructions or requirements here. There will be an option to upload photo on storefront, like this. Let's select a photo to upload. The crop ratio depends on the ratio of the original layer. Adjust the position, and select. And we can see that the dog layer is now completely replaced by this uploaded photo. That's all for image layers. Moving on to next part. An artwork usually needs some texts, such as name, for customers to customize as well. We need to add text directly in Teeinblue's artwork editor. If we upload a Photoshop file, all text layer will be converted to image. To allow text to be personalized, enable this toggle to let customers change this text as they want. If this is just a static text, then leave this toggle disabled. The default text can be changed in the Preview Text field, here. Now, let's change the text color. And choose a suitable font. We can use Google Fonts or our own fonts. So later, on Storefront, customers will see a field to change the name, and see preview in real time. To upload custom fonts, we need to go to the Extras page, then Fonts section. Click on this button to upload custom font to Teeinblue. Currently, we can only upload font in TTF format. In one artwork, Teeinblue allows us to make multiple templates. A template is a different version of design, for customers to choose. For example, a design with a theme woman and dogs can be divided into two templates, one template with 2 dogs, and one with 1 dog. We can add a new blank template, or duplicate an existing template easily. Now, let's create a new template for this artwork, with 2 dogs. Upload the second dog. And add settings for it. After finishing, we can edit a template name. And add thumbnail, so it will display template as image, instead of text on Storefront. In case we need to change the image of a layer, but still keeping all the usable settings, we can use this small button, here. So the size, position, and personalization options will be remained. Next, we will set condition for layer, so it can only appear when another layer is chosen. Let's take a look at this example. There are 2 options for the hand of this girl. When we click on this hold drink gesture, another option will show up below to change the drink type. This drink layer is actually depending on the hand layer, specifically on this hold drink option. To create this condition, we will start adding a new layer, named hand. This hand will be set as Personalize with O1 Clipart category, and allows to change between whole drink clipart, or V-hand clipart. Now, set up the drink layer. Choose Personalize with O1 Clipart category, and select Drink category, which includes different drink cliparts. We will now set up the condition for the drink layer, using this Add Condition feature. Select the layer option as Hand, which is the layer that layer drink needs to depend on. Select the value whole drink to finish the condition for drink layer. Now, on Storefront, the drink option will not show up, unless the whole drink option is clicked on. And, if customer selects V-hand option, drink option will disappear from Personalization form. Also, to show the drink layer on artwork right at the beginning, without needing customer to choose the whole drink option, we can enable this toggle, Show option as default. Another feature that can help in this case, it's setting up a default value. This feature can help us to pre-select one specific clipart that we want to recommend for customers. For example, we can pre-select the whole drink clipart, so it's already selected when customers first visit product. And, because the whole drink option is now pre-selected, the drink layer, which depends on this whole drink option, will be able to appear as well. Those are all the features we can do in the artwork editor. But, there is one last thing we need to know more, it's the advanced settings here. On Storefront, artwork will be rendered in a limited size, not original size, in order to improve app performance. So, we can set the maximum size for all artworks layers, in here. For example, if we set 600 pixels, then no layer will have a bigger size than 600 pixels. This setting only applies to preview on Storefront, it does not affect the final design in customer's order, so no worries. After changing the limit size, we should come back to Artwork Editor, and click this Regenerate Layers button, to re-render all layers in the new size. Now, we'll come over to the product base. This is going to be where we import, or upload the POD product. We can import products directly from certain catalogs of popular providers, or we can add new products manually. Teeinblue is now updating catalogs from CustomCat, Dreamship, Picanova, Printful, and Printify. If we create products manually, we need to be cautious with print area and SKU. They should match with the provider's information, in order to fulfill later. If we send orders directly from Teeinblue to an integrated fulfillment, it's best to import products, so all the required information is correct, including fulfillment name, catalog ID, and others. First, setting up the print area. A print area is an area that can be printed on a POD product, and a product can have different print areas. For example, a mug usually has one print area, which is wrap around the outside of the mug, while a t-shirt can have 3 print areas, front, back, shoulder. Print area size needs to match with the guideline of fulfillment provider, because it will decide the size of the order design sent to fulfillment. And, print area will be used to display artwork on product mockup. A product mockup is a prototype image that allows customers to foresee what they're going to purchase. We can use the default mockup image, imported from a provider, or upload our own images here. Then, click on the pencil icon to start editing mockup. In the mockup editor, add the correct print area to each mockup. This is the back of the t-shirt, so we will add the back print area. And, to add the front print area, edit the front image. Later, we will have an artwork showing on this print area. But first, we need to resize, or rotate the print area, to make it fit into the mockup image. The ratio of print area is fixed, as the size we set previously. In some cases, the print area won't look fitted and smooth in the product mockup. So, we can hit Enable Masked to crop the print area, in the correct size or shape. This green area represents the mask. Only parts of artwork in this green area can show up on Mockup, and other parts will be hidden. Like this example, we will crop this print area in half, by setting the mask only on the left. Then, when we add an artwork to this print area later, it will only show the left part. By default, mask is rectangular. We can add a mask image, to adjust the shape of this mask. Mask image must be in PNG format, with transparent background. Here, we take this weird image as an example. Upload it in mask image. And now the mask turns into the shape of the image we uploaded. We can adjust Mockup more when creating campaign, where we can see how an actual artwork displays on this Mockup. For some Mockup images, the product part can be displayed in different angle. Like this. This Mockup does not show the t-shirt in a straight view. So, to fit print area perfectly on this image, we can adjust the perspective of the print area. With this Edit Perspective feature, we can drag four corners, in any direction, to change the angle of view, until it fits as we want. Rotation is disabled when editing perspective. We are in campaign, so we can preview the result here. Another cool feature in Mockup Editor is changing background color of a mockup to its variant colors. This feature is very helpful for products which have many colors, like t-shirt, so we don't need to upload Mockup image for each variant. What to do here is we need an image with a transparent t-shirt, so we can see through the color of the background. Just need to enable this toggle. Then, on storefront, the background of the mockup will change according to the selected color, makes it look like changing the t-shirt color. Make sure the variant has the color hex and product base, because that's what the background will change to. After finishing product mockup, let's check on product information. The fulfillment name and catalog ID must match with the provider's info, so please do not change it in imported products. This description will become the product description when publishing product to store later. And it will override the existing product description in Shopify, if available. Therefore, you can leave the description blank and product base, if you want to use Shopify's product description. Later, a campaign list will be shown here, once product base is added to a campaign. We can manage and update product information better with this section. Now, scroll down to see the variant list. We can import, export variants using CSV file for better editing, or adding a new one manually here. The SKU, color, size, and price are required to be filled to launch this product on store later. SKU is the unique ID of a variant, which will be used to fulfill later. Color and size are the options showing up on storefront. We can update the weight of each variant here if necessary. And these are the selling price and compared price of this variant. Then, click Save to add new variant. The new variant will appear in the table below. Note that a campaign requires at least one variant of product base to launch. If we don't sell any specific variant, just mark it as unavailable. To make changes on multiple lines at a time, hold the Control key, or Command on Mac, click on the line number to select each line. Or hold Shift key to select a range of lines. Then, we can bulk edit a field for multiple variants. To rearrange the order of variants showing on store, Hit this Reorder Variant Position button right here. Drag and drop to reorder. This will become the order of variants on storefront. For some products like canvas and poster, each variant may have different sizes of print area, such as 20 by 30 inch, and 40 by 60 inch. So, to customize print area of each variant, select the line number here. Then, click on Customize Variant Print Area. What we can do here is changing the custom print area size for this variant. And also, we can change the name to fulfill, because provider might require a different key name of print area of this variant to fulfill. So, we've finished creating a product base and an artwork. Let's head to campaign. Next step. Let's start combining product bases and artworks. Each combination is one campaign. And each campaign will become a product on Shopify store. To create a complete product, we need to add at least one artwork. And one product base in step 1. To combine it as one full product. We can add up to 3 artworks in a campaign. Number of artworks depends on number of print area available in a product base. And, don't forget to map each artwork to its correct print area, in order to display it on product mockup. For example, this t-shirt product can add more than one artwork to work with front and back print areas. We can also add multiple products for the same artwork within this campaign. For example, we can sell this artwork on classic t-shirt, lady t-shirt, hoodie. In order to edit the variants displaying on storefront, click on this button. A sidebar will appear with all variants of this product base. Then choose some variants that we want to hide. And, the variants table below will be updated, with the options we choose. Click Save, and Done. Also, we can remove a product base from this campaign, here. Step 2 is how this campaign will look on storefront. We can click here to edit the campaign name. Please type a full and correct name before launching this campaign, because it will generate a product URL based on this name. The price here is a preview of the variant's price, that is set in product base. We can check the correct price and currency on storefront later. All the product bases we added in step 1 will appear as options in this available products. Click here to change its name. This is just for preview. If we need to switch product bases to preview, we can click here and the preview below will change. The form below shows all personalization options, from all selected artworks. To readjust the placement of options, drag and drop the fields, by clicking on this icon over here. Remember to click on each template on top, to reorder options in template. Mockups in campaign are automatically copied from product base. But, we can click on this button to import mockups, upload more images, and edit it right from campaign. Note that, changes of mockup in campaign will not affect mockup in product base. This editor is the same as in product base, which we have guided through in the above part. One difference is that, we can preview artwork in here, since it's going along with campaign view. Another way to show customers the correct image when they click on the variant, and, to show the right thumbnail image in cart page, is that we can assign a mockup to a specific variant. Like this image is showing a gray t-shirt, so it will be assigned to variants containing ash color. Or, this black t-shirt will be assigned to black variants. A campaign launched to Shopify store will create a correspondent product in Shopify. So, we can add the additional information for this campaign to sync to the product in Shopify. We can change product type, add new tags, and we can upload a featured image for product thumbnail to display product item on collection list or cart page. Now, when campaign is ready, we will launch it on store. We can publish a campaign to multiple stores at a time, if those stores share the same admin email. Remember to click Update Campaign whenever we make a change. And here's the final campaign that we have successfully launched. Customers can now edit product options and make a purchase on this product page. Next, we will adjust some styles and text of the product page in Product Page Settings. We can find the settings for product page in this Extras menu. On the left, we can choose to hide or display parts of product page using these toggles, such as show a confirmation checkbox to customers or disable the real-time preview for gallery. Also, we can edit basically the style color of product page in here. And on the right, we can change or translate the default titles and texts in product page. Now, let's see how the order function works. Customers can purchase Teeinblue's product normally, like other Shopify products. And once we receive a new order, it will go directly to this order table. We can check all the basic status and number of order in here. This button allows us to confirm and send order directly to integrated fulfillment provider. But we will talk about how to integrate with fulfillment later. Now, in this pop-up table, we can have a quick check the order information. Note that this key print area right here, with its width and height, can be edited to match with the fulfillment provider. And if we need to check all details of order, click on this button to go to Details. We also can edit customers' personalized options, right in order details. This can be used for the case when customer wants to change their choices. Then, after changing options, click on this Regenerate button to update new changes. We can also download design by clicking this button. The size of order design is exactly as the Printareas size. In case the order needs to be redesigned in Photoshop, we can upload a new image to replace design. It's recommended to upload image to Shopify files to get an image URL, and paste it here. Now, let's send this order to fulfill. Teeinblue does allow us to send order to providers directly, but only with API integrated providers. We can check all providers available to integrate in this fulfillments page. At the moment, Teeinblue can integrate with 4 fulfillment services, as showing in this table. Now, we need to connect with the fulfillment before sending order to their platform. In this case, we will try Custom Cat. Here, we need to paste an API key in this field to connect Teeinblue with our fulfillment account in Custom Cat. So let's head to Provider Account to find this API key. Other providers might place the key in other pages, but in Custom Cat, we will go to Settings. Then, open the API section of the store that we need to connect, and copy the API key. We will need the read and write permission, so let's copy this. After that, we go back to Teeinblue, paste API key in this box, and click Save. That is how we connect Teeinblue with provider. Now, we go to Orders section, and click on this Send button again. Click on Confirm and Send to fulfill. This order is now sent to Custom Cat. We can check the sent order in provider's platform. In case the provider we need is not integrated with Teeinblue yet, we can export orders to CSV to fulfill it. To export orders, go to Orders section, select the orders, then click on Export. We will see that there are names of several providers. Those are CSV template of each provider. So after exporting, we can upload this CSV file to provider platform right away. If there's no suitable template, we're just gonna choose General to export all order details. Remember, later on, we will need to edit the general CSV file to the correct format, which is required by fulfillment provider. We can also use this section to fulfill multiple orders, but this function is only available for premium plan and above. So, all order items and status will be shown in here. This list will show us the order items that are ready to fulfill. Orders that are unsuccessfully sent will be listed in errors. Orders that are sent and in production will be in processed. Orders that went out for delivery along with tracking code will update and fulfilled. And orders that stay in processing for too long will be marked as late tracking. Order information will be shown directly in this table as well. It will include all campaign and customer information, along with order designs. If we need to send orders, select the items that we want to send. Then click on this button on top, to send multiple orders at once. This feature can also combine all orders with the same shipping address to send as one order, which can help to reduce the production and shipping cost. That's all we can do with Teeinblue for now, but there are even more features coming up next. If there is any question, we can reach for support via Facebook Messenger, tickets, and read further document instruction here. So, our full tutorial of Teeinblue is ending. Thanks for going with us through this long tour. And don't forget to subscribe our channels, to catch up more about personalized print on demand with us. For now, bye bye, we will see you in our next videos.